It's a bloodbath out there, or more technically, it's a red ocean. If you're not familiar with the term, a red ocean market refers to an oversaturated, highly competitive industry where companies struggle to survive. It's not clear at this point whether AI will take your job or even eliminate your profession entirely, but it's clear to anyone watching that AI has turned literally every single software market into a red ocean overnight. Sam Altman was super optimistic when he said we'll soon see the first ever one-person billion-dollar company. The intuition here was that AI is such a powerful tool that one person with a clear vision would be able to bring it to life just with the aid of AI tools alone. As it so often turns out, reality is the total opposite of what was predicted. No recent startup is even close to a $1 billion valuation. In fact, everyone's struggling. Every single unicorn has just hit a major rough patch. Some even call it the software as a service apocalypse of 2026. The market was severely impacted. We're talking about $300 billion in market value just wiped out overnight. And new startups are struggling even more. In fact, they're drowning. Let's just try to find out how many new startups were listed today, a random March 4th, 2026. This section is called Homepage section today. Go to the console, clear everything out because everything is vibe coded, so we need to have 1,000 error messages here, of course. And within this thing, we want to find all the sections. Remember, a section means a startup, okay? This is a node list. Let's transform it into an array with the spread operator. Now this is an array, query selector all. And we have 27 startups that are visible at this point because I haven't clicked on the show everything button. 607, which is weird because when I refreshed this thing earlier, it showed me 700 and something. Instead of having 607, this number was 725 or something, which means that I've just unlocked a piece of knowledge in real time. Apparently, Product Hunt prunes the list every few hours because, again, I ran the script less than an hour ago to see how many startups were listed. So you cannot trust this number. So that's close to 1,000 new startups just today. This number can and will likely double and double again by the end of the year. Look, in order to be successful in business, you need to stay in business. That's the golden rule. So let's run a scenario. Before AI, you'd have, let's say, 10 companies fighting for 50,000 customers or so at $100 per customer per year. These are made up numbers, but very realistic in many markets. So those 10 companies would try to compete as best they could for a total addressable market of $5 million per year. Most would struggle, but eventually 3 or 4 leaders would capture more than 90% of this total addressable market. The way they'd compete would be to improve their offering in terms of both price and value to their customers, i.e. more features. After AI, you have literally 1,000 companies per day entering the same $5 million total addressable market. Nobody's fighting on features anymore because we've reached feature saturation. Nobody's fighting on price either, as some of the thousands of companies are literally taking a loss for each client they onboard. So I'm making this very clear here. Overflooding the market with competition tends to shrink the market itself because the price goes down. You have the same number of people wanting those products, but the price goes down, and so does the total addressable market. So long term, nobody corners the market anymore. Nobody can. The same pie gets split into so many pieces that most companies are simply not profitable with 0 employees. The cost to acquire and serve just one customer far exceeds what the customer is willing to pay. So forget about the first one-man billion-dollar company. It's less and less likely to see a one-man profitable AI company, unless that one person can significantly outcompete everyone else on cost of acquisition. Moving forward, it's no longer about the best features or the best price. It's about distribution. And guess who wins at distribution every single time? The incumbents, the monopolies, the superstar influencers, and the Jake Pauls of the world. Anyway, stay safe out there.